paint off? Because you're a tight fuck and you hired an amateur painter who just went up and... Dude, by the way, painters are the fucking worst. By the way, this is the thing. You tell them to paint a fucking room, take anything out of there you don't want painted, because those motherfuckers are painting over everything. Door locks, window latches, flat screen TVs. They just don't give a fuck. They'll paint a door. They'll paint the fucking, like where the fucking lock meets the latch or whatever the fuck you call it. They'll paint that thing right over the goddamn thing. Beautiful. I have an old house. Beautiful fucking brass hardware. Flip, all over the whole fucking thing. Yeah. This is a thing. I think painters are people who are too dumb to be carpenters and plumbers. You know what I mean? It's like coloring for an adult. You know, I'm not talking about people that take a canvas, right? And then they fucking... whatever, they squirt fucking paint up their ass and then squat over it, and people are like, oh my God, what is he trying to say here, right? I'm not talking about those people where there's some sort of thought. I just mean painters. You know what I mean? That's why they're always going around the colleges trying to get kids to go out and fucking paint, because it's just like, just take this brush and go all over the fucking wall. And you know something? If you're a fucking painter, I want you to defend yourself. Go ahead and write in this fucking podcast. You guys are the fucking dopes. The fucking... You see them when you see them. They got more paint on them than they got on the fucking wall. Big blotch of paint in their fucking overgrown eyebrow. They are the fucking dopes of the trade. You know? But I bet, like anything, if there's anything, there's the Richard Pryor of fucking house painters. And there's not a fucking goddamn... drop on any of the fucking windows. I think that's what annoyed me the most, that I was doing somebody else's fucking job. What kind of a fucking asshole paints a house, gets paint on a window and doesn't wipe it off, just leaves? You know what kind of an asshole? A fucking painter. All right. Okay, that ought to get me some emails. Okay, first of all, I have, on behalf of all painters, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about, you bald, redheaded, freckled cunt. All right? I got the blue tape all over the place. All right? You could be literally sitting in the middle of the room. I could be there blindfolded with a fucking spray gun. I still wouldn't get a fucking drop on. I want to hear some painters talk some shit. Okay? Because as of right now, I think you guys are the fucking dopes of the trade. Okay? You want to be an electrician? Those are the mathletes of the trade. All right? Then the next one, the good shits, that were in high math, did all right, played a little bit of sports. Those are the carpenters. All right? And then the animals, single parent house, not enough food in the fridge. They're the plumbers. Under the sink, just looking for a piece of bread their whole fucking childhood. And then they got fascinated with the pipes. That's what it was. That's what it was. They lived in squalor and they're not afraid of human shit. There, I think I broke down the trades. And heavy machine operators are just fucking lazy. They just want to sit there getting paid. Dear Bill, I don't know why you give painters so much abuse. Because of the job that they've done. Because of the amount of fucking windows that have been painted shut. Doorknobs painted completely over. Fucking, where the fucking latch meets the lock, completely fucking painted over. Splotches of paint on hardwood floors. Paint on the fucking windows. That's why. Jesus Christ. It's like, did you paint or did you fucking bust a nut? It's all over the place. I don't know why you give painters so much abuse. Just because you let some asshole into your house and paid him to cover your wall with paint doesn't make him a painter any more than you are a barber when you shave the red off the sides of your skull. Yeah, the man made a good point there. The reason you hire a painter is so you don't get fucking splashes of paint on your precious Netflix money. Oh, you know what? This whole fucking thing where you shit on, fuck you, you fucking cunt. I used to wash windows, you non-funny douche. Go to an open mic and beat out 10 million fucking comics. Fuck you. I earned every fucking cent of my Netflix money. You window painting fucking hack. Go fuck yourself. And fuck all you people who shit on people that make it in show business. You're not happy with your own fucking lives. Jesus fucking Christ. Who the fuck are they hurting? Slept on a futon until I was 36 years old. My precious Netflix money. Fuck you. I hope you step in a bucket of paint today, you cunt. All right. Everything else was fine. I don't mind you saying that I'm not a painter. I don't mind you call me a bald-headed cunt. But you fucking stay out of my pockets. I earned every fucking dime I've made in this fucking business standing on stage as a fucking nobody in front of a bunch of drunk painter cunts like yourself. Heckling me the whole fucking way. And I took the pain. And you know what? My ship came in. And go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. I have Netflix money. And I'm not giving you a drop of it. I hope a bat comes up and bites you right on your paint-flecked fucking neck, you cunt. All right. Precious Netflix money. Bought designer furniture in wine. He spells it W-H-I-N-E on the... Oh, I'm sorry. In wine about it on the internet. Oh, sorry. You were right there. It doesn't take a genius to figure out that there's people out there calling themselves painters, and they do it just as bad a job as you would do if you do it. No, this is what amazes me, sir, is every apartment, everything I've ever fucking been in, the windows are painted shut, all this great old hardware. Every place I've lived in has been old as shit, and people just painted over all of it. And there's paint all over the fucking floor. I'm just saying, where are these fucking great painters? All right, in defense of you, though, if I walk into a really nice governmental building, there's not fucking paint all over the fucking floor. I don't know. I'm just saying, there's a lot. Listen, there's a lot of bad painters out there. I would actually say there's more bad painters out there than there's bad comedians. Okay? Because being a bad comedian, you at least have to have a set of balls to get on stage. All right? Anybody can put on their white on white jams and go walk in and start coloring on the walls like you, sir. Fuck you. The gloves are off, buddy. You went after you fucking went after the money I earned. Designer furniture. What does that look like? Does it have the Jordache jean thing on the back? You stupid cunt. Let me tell you something about designer furniture. You can take that shit, turn it up sideways, as The Rock says, and shove it straight up your fucking candy ass. I hate all that designer shit. I hate designer. I don't like designer clothes. I bought a couple of expensive suits when I had to fucking do Letterman and all that. The biggest nightmare ever was wearing expensive clothes. Ever. Anything you brush up against. Living in New York City, getting in filthy fucking cabs. Stupid. Why somebody would buy a designer couch? Why would you do that? So you can fucking lay there and fall asleep and drool on it? I don't understand any of that. All right, sir? So I know you think that I'm just sitting here rolling around in a pile of fucking money, you know, with like, I don't know what, my name engraved with an oil painting of myself like I'm in fucking MTV Cribs. I'm not, okay? So go fuck yourself, okay? And I know that you're a little butthurt here, okay? Why don't you take the paintbrush out of your fucking ass, you baby, and, take a little criticism. Anyways, all right, it doesn't take a genius. I actually agree with a lot of his points. You know what it really is shut the fuck up about the fact that I actually took a chance and my dream came true. Go fuck yourself. And fuck all you fucking people who keep shitting on celebrities in their big-ass fucking kitchens. They earned them. All right? Do you have the balls to stand across the table from a naked Harvey Weinstein that's in heat? Do you want to fucking do that? If you can step into that ring with that ugly orange orangutan coming at you with the fucking heart on, if you can handle that shit, oh, I'm a painter. Let's all cry for the painters. Go fuck yourself in your stupid van. It doesn't take a genius to figure out that there's people out there calling themselves painters and they do just as bad as... Okay, I already read that. And sure, it's not rocket science to apply a coat of paint, but paint selection is often overlooked by amateurs. See, this is what I like, the art of it. It's one thing to slap some blue paint on your dirty-looking white walls. Hey, here's an argument on his side. How do I know that the paint isn't from the last person that rented the apartment? What it really is it's probably from the cheap landlord. That's what it is. God damn it. He's going to fucking convince me that I'm wrong. I'm not wrong about you talking about my money, you fucking cunt. But maybe I deserve that because I went after your trade. I don't know. Yeah, you're probably fucking right. All right, you're right. All right, it's one thing to slap some blue paint selection. What? It's one thing to slap some blue paint on your dirty-looking white wall. It's something else to first carefully clean and patch the wall, tape off sections for protection, apply a good coat of water-based paint primer. Nobody does that. Then proudly take control of your roller, proudly, and your container of glossy aquamarine oil paint and turn the room into someone's happy place. I work quick, effectively, and take pride in my work. I really piss this guy off. People often can't thank me enough for the job that I do. Oh, shut the fuck up. I was with you till then. A lot of people are really liking what I do. So keep on paying some bum $8 an hour to paint your wall. I hope the reason why it looks like shit will eventually penetrate your head. Stupid redhead, keep doing what you do with love and disrespect. All right, you're right. You're right. Listen to what he said there. I think what it is so much of my life I rented. And, landlords are notoriously cheap, so they probably just hired a bunch of fucking college kids. People move out, they fix the wood, and then they just slap white paint. You know what? You're right. You're right. And then I bought the house, and my house was 100 years old, and a bunch of tight fucks or do-it-yourselfers probably painted it, and I blamed your trade. You know what? Touche, sir. You're absolutely right. But you know what? God bless you for writing that fucking email because it was funny as hell. And it also took up a good 10 minutes of the podcast there. All right. I'm done shitting on painters. He's right. But you know what? I needed to do it to learn something. You know something? I'm sick of hearing from the painters. Ooh, did I stir up a beehive with that one? And you should hear what they're talking about, how many hours they work and they're fucking... You would think that they're actually out there fighting a war. The way they're waxing about what it's like to color in a fucking wall. Prop painter from The Mandalorian. I did an episode of that last season. Hey there, Bill. My day job as a prop painter for movies and TV. That's my day job. Well, congratulations. That's a cool job. I mainly specialize in weapons. I've worked on a bunch of stuff you may recognize from Avengers, Better Call Saul, Westworld. These are all my... Well, Avengers I don't watch. I watch everything else. And a lot of the weapons and droids for The Mandalorian. You might be a little stoked to know I've made a lot of these things while listening to the Monday Morning Podcast. As lucky as I have been to find my way into having the honor to paint some really cool stuff, I started out my painting career painting houses in my college years. I can't argue with you that a majority of house painters suck. Thank you. Validation. Validation. If you can compare it to something like cooking, painting houses is like starting your cooking career at a Denny's. If you haven't moved on to a better restaurant after a few years, then you're probably not going to do it for the love of it or as a career choice. If you haven't moved on to industrial painting, cars, murals, or entertainment, then you're just doing it for the money, and you're most likely just trying to bang jobs out, and you're not doing, and not so much caring about the artistry while painting another four walls some off-white color. All right, that makes sense. So basically painting houses is sort of the open mic of painting. And then you move on to more difficult stuff to paint, right? I'm joking because I know that there's the Richard Pryors and George Carlins of house painters. I'm fucking joking, people. Relax. All right? And by the way, is there anything cooler than someone who paints cars? All right? I think that's fucking amazing. And actually, come on. Some of the graffiti that the people who suck at painting paint over. You know what I mean? Do you ever have guilt? People who just paint walls when you paint over graffiti. Do you ever stand back and be like, wow, this vandal is actually better at what they do than I am? you know, as your paint drips down onto these poor plants underneath the graffiti. In defense of painters, they can't hide their shitty work the way a plumber can. Like whoever did my old ass fucking house. They can't hide their, like I had a guy coming over looking at the hot water heater the other day, and I have like one, I don't know anything about plumbing, but the where the water goes in, the pipe, we'll just say, is 3/4 inches, and where it comes out, it's like 1/4 inch. And the guy, before even ever had to open a wall, he goes, well, I don't know who did that, but that is not up to code. And he, as a plumber, was saying that, you know, most plumbers don't take the time to do it right. So I think in general, we can, you know, listen, here's the deal. I mean, if you guys fucking shit on comedians, I'll laugh about it all fucking day long. I love it. Comics shit on other comics. I don't give a fuck. I didn't realize how precious the art of painting was. A house, how sensitive people are, until this guy here. Fuck you, you redheaded do-nothing cunt. By the way, you forgot the hyphen between do and nothing. Just the way you missed that corner when you painted the house, you sloppy cunt. All right, stop bashing my fucking career. This guy really comes with soccer mom energy. I'm working 75-hour weeks to get my wife and kid through this pandemic that has your pussy ass stuck at home. Look at this fucking guy. He paints a house and all of a sudden he thinks he can throw hands. Oh, you're a tough guy, huh? Walking around with your Oshkosh bagosh overalls? Let me ask you this. On your painter boots, did you write right and left so you'd put them on correctly? I'm coming right back at you, buddy. As you're fucking whining about your fucking work week. Just because you people hire idiots doesn't make all painters bad. This point has already been made. Stop hiring dumbass, you fucking morons. I agree with that. Take your mic out of your ass, hilarious, and learn how to vet a contractor, you bald twat. Once again, body shaming me. I liked your podcast until last week. You fucking pussy! You're going to take your paintbrushes and go home? You're going to go out and go cry in your van? Hey, good luck to you, buddy. All the fucking people that I have shit on in this podcast, all of these fucking people I've shit on, and you've had no fucking problem with it whatsoever. And all of a sudden, I come around to you and your little pedophile fucking van with your splotch of fucking paint and your fucking nice head of hair, right? And all of a sudden, now you're going to leave? Well, go ahead and fucking leave. You know what? Yeah, I'm going to do you a favor. I'm going to help you leave here. I'm going to find a painting podcast house that you can listen to so you can feel like it's a safe space. House painting podcast. Here we go. I'm going to give you the first one. Podcast, America's number one. No, what the fuck is it? Oh my God, this is just a wide open market. Podcast for painters, Paint Talk 2016. What do we got here? Podcast for painters. Why listen to a podcast? Finding podcasts. Podcast for painters. Painting and Decorating Contractors of America. Paint Ed. You might want to listen to that one because ED is like education. Contractor SEO Pro Construction Guide. There you go, buddy. There you go. Happy trails. You fucking soccer mom. You look at you fucking getting your goddamn fucking painter panties in a bunch, thinking that I'm giving a fuck that you're walking away. With your soggy fucking painter socks sloshing around your Red Wing boots. All right. I work harder and deal with more shit than you could ever imagine. All right, time out. What do you know about my life? You don't even think you think that working 75 hours a week is impressive to me. Buddy, just to remind you, I do 2 podcasts a week myself. All right? I then do another one with Bert Kreischer. I also run a podcast network. And within the podcast network, I produce stand-up specials and TV shows. And to do those, I have to go around town pitching those things. All right? That's just one little aspect. Then I also write, produce, and act on an animated show called F is for Family. Okay? I got to put out 10 episodes. Do you know how long it takes to make 10 episodes? of an animated show, it takes about 10 and a half months. And then it comes out, and then you go right back to do it all over again. All right? I also just finished a fucking movie script that I've been working on for 2 fucking years. I'm also a stand-up comedian and put out a stand-up special every 2 fucking years. So fuck you and your 75-hour work week. Go fuck yourself. I want you to go do your 75-hour work week in front of a bunch of white chicks that are looking for you to say one wrong thing at your job and then end your career and cancel you. So go fuck yourself. 75-hour fucking work week, coloring in fucking walls. Go fuck yourself. I am so sick of fucking people thinking that they have the hardest fucking job. And, oh, do you paint houses in the United States of America? You know what I want you to do right now, sir? I want you to look down and look at that spare tire hanging over your fucking belt and realize that 90% of the world will never eat as much food in their life than you eat in 10 fucking years. So fuck you. Jesus, I am so fucking sick. Isn't it fucking hilarious how all of these fucking people, you're working 75 hours a week. Oh, good for fucking you. Could get my wife and kid through this pandemic. Oh, what a fucking hero. We're all fucking working. Everybody's working. How many hours of work is a doctor working? Take a fucking joke, you fucking, fuck this guy. Fuck this guy. All right. He works harder. He has no idea. Like, he thinks I'm just sitting by a fucking, a fucking pool writing knock-knock jokes. Windows get painted by the fucking homeowners and idiot nephews when you were too cheap to hire a real contractor. I run a business, play drums and sing for a band and still have time to take care of my family without complaining about shit that I don't have any idea about. Time out. You just fucking was shitting all over the entertainment business saying that I don't do anything. Go fuck yourself and then do it again. You red fuzzy fuckers. It's plural for some reason. Maybe he was just joking. I don't know. This is another thing, everybody. I am fucking over listening to how hard people fucking work. Let me ask you guys a question. How annoying was it when I just told you how hard I work? And I didn't even tell you how many hours. I told you how many months. How annoying was that? Okay, just know that when you do that, you sound just as fucking annoying. Oh my God, I have to bust my ass every week to take care of my family. Who doesn't? Who doesn't? You know? Let me ask you this, painter. You tell me you tell me what in your fucking career. What is the showtime at the Apollo, surviving that, of being a fucking house painter? Go fuck yourself. These fucking, this is my thing about all of this shit. This is for all of you out there who are going to be successful in life. Know this, that no one is going to help you. You're going to be all alone. All right. If it involves going on the road, you're going to intimately know Motel 6, Super 8, and those are like above the No Country for Old Men motels that you're going to stay in. All right? And you're going to do whatever it takes to get there, and you're going to do the equivalent of standing in a cafeteria of college kids in the middle of the day who had no idea there was going to be a show, and you're going to stand up there and fucking humiliate yourself. And there's going to be nobody there to help you. Okay? And if your dream doesn't come true, nobody's going to give a shit. All right? But if it does come true, then what's going to happen is everybody's going to act like it was given to you and you didn't work for it, and your life is just putting your feet up and sitting courtside and fucking playing grab ass with people. This is what I've learned about super successful people. Most of them have pools, and very rarely are they in them.